Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Crusader Kings 2. This is just the second episode in our series. We're playing as, I know I'm going to butcher this name so many times, Baumakara. I'm going to go with Baumakara. That seems like a appropriate pronunciation to me. And we just kind of familiarized ourselves with some of the Indian mechanics here. Right now, I would like to go to war with this little 3-county area down below me, mostly because these 2 counties, I believe, are part of a duchy. Nope, not kingdoms, a duchy. Yep, right there. That's one duchy right here, this little teal, light greenish area right here. I want to take the rest of that, so that's what we're going to be focusing on. And unfortunately, I don't have a casus belli I can press right now. I have my chancellor right here, trying to fabricate a claim, about an 10.5-11% chance yearly, so, you know, it could, these percentage I love paradox games, but sometimes it's great, those percentage chances of things hitting, and sometimes they're awful, because, you know, this could hit any second, or I could wait 10 or 15 years and nothing would happen. The other thing, and this is new to me, especially in playing as an Indian character, a son was born, very good, is the subjugation casus belli. You can subjugate your neighbors, but it costs you 500 karma, I believe. Yes, rulers of the Indian religions can subjugate each other for 500 karma if they are the same culture group. So I could use the... Ooh, and here we go. I'm really glad that hit when it did. Yes, we are definitely going to use this casus belli. So, now if we go to this guy, well, first let's take a look at something. He's got about 900 troops to pull from. I should have more than that. I have about 1,100, so we should be okay. Alright, good. So, let's declare war. We have a claim there, so we're definitely going to do that, and we're going to raise up all of our levies, and we're going to head right down over here. Let's see, what type of terrain are we fighting in? Ooh. Definitely not going to want to fight them there, but this is the war goal. Hills, jungle. So we got hills, jungle, and mountains. So no matter what, we're going to take terrain penalties, because you're probably going to be the ones on the attack. And it doesn't look like they've raised up most of their men yet. And what I'm going to try to do is put my best generals in charge of this army. Oh, you know what? They might have those guys down here. I don't have sight down there. Let's actually head straight into the hills here. As soon as we're done autosaving, of course. There we go. I love that in the beginning of the game, the autosaves only take about a second. In the end of the game, they take like, well, at least on my rig, it takes like 20, 30 seconds, and I have to cut them out of the episode. But early on, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to try to take the war goal and have them come at me, which should work out pretty well, because no matter what, there's mountains, there's hills, there's jungles. Whoever's on, there's some plains on the coastline here, but that's in my areas. Whoever's on the defensive is going to have a good buff to their troops here. Oh, come on, you can make it there. Let's crank this up to speed 2. What are we looking at here? They only have 265 men here, which is good. It'll mean this will probably go pretty quickly. 5.6%, good. So that's the war goal. So we're going to try to, I'm not going to assault it down. I don't want to lose troops right now. I have so few to work with. This is the war goal, so I'm going to take this first to get that ticking war score. And I'm going to try to play this... I feel like what I should do is make him come at me, because right now he's unwilling to attack me. I have a very strong strategic position here, because if he tries to get around me, I can block him pretty easily by moving my troops around. So I'm just going to siege it down. Sometimes I get a little tongue-tied. It'll happen a lot. I will swap out the words siege and assault. Well, I'll say one and mean the other. And I do apologize if I'm sounding a little hoarse right now. I'm either having a massive allergy attack today, or I'm coming down with a cold, and I'm not sure which. I just took some Dayquil to test that out. If I start feeling better, it's because I have a cold. If I don't, it's allergies. Alright, well, it seems pretty safe to crank this up to speed 3 and wait for this to finish. There's only 2 holdings here, which is nice. I'm not used to operating with such few troops. Like 1,000 troops in my old playthrough when I was the Roman Empire wouldn't even make a slightest bit of difference in anything. Wouldn't even bothered with them. But now it's like 1,100 troops. Yes, I have more than him. Alrighty, we're getting there. His inability to move around definitely means I have a good strategic position here. The AI is generally pretty good at fighting wars, but the fact that he's not willing to try to move around or to come at me means I'm in a good strategic position. And this is just a claimant war, so it's just for the one county. But this early on in the game, one county is important. Alright, one more tick should do it. There we go. 27%. Nice. And this one should go even quicker, I would imagine. Oh, yeah, that's only going to take like 4 ticks. At 20... There's basically no defenses here. Fort level of 0. Yes, there are literally no defenses there. Very good. And one more should do it. Hopefully get me above 50. 67%. Nice. I actually got decent... they're okay military leaders. I'm leading the center right now, and is that my son? No, it's not my son, it's Courtier. Alright, so 67%. Oh, I got 5% from holding a prisoner. Who did I take prisoner? Are they worth anything? 10 gold? 10 gold? Unless, I bet that's his son or something like that. Now, what could we could wait. Well, I doubt he'll... No, he's not going to go for that. I mean, we could try to move up here. Do we have anybody better? Ah, they're too autonomous. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even realize that that is a thing. The autonomy is too low for me to even move them around in the armies here. Now, I could move over here. I'm thinking of something. I was thinking of doing is splitting the army in half and moving half here. Because he probably would be willing to accept combat with half of my army. That's dangerous, though. That would require the other half being able to come in and reinforce in a timely manner. Or I could play it safe. I could play it safe and just wait here for the war score to tick up. 2.5%. It's not going that quickly. Well, let's see what happens if we move over here. Yep, he immediately tries to come in here, and if I stop him, January 26th, that's a... Oh, he's still coming at me. Is he not going... Is he actually going to come over here and attack me? He is. Interesting. Okay, this is an important battle. And it looks like his flank is immediately crushed. Easy victory. Easy victory. And that was probably because of this defensive. That really helped. The Hills defensive bonus there. Very good. Oh, and it was complete rout. 177 lost it to 795. And that's 100%. Nice. That ended the war. Very good. So now let's disband our troops. We don't need them up anymore. Oof. And I'm really over my vassal limit now because my domain size limit is 1. I believe I was trying to change my laws, though. I am trying to change my laws. How? Alright, let's open the list of opponents here. I've got a cat sitting at my feet screaming for attention right now. Well, okay, well... Not going to accept that. What if we sent a small gift? I don't have a lot of money right now. Alright, let's have him convert religions. And see how well that goes for me. So now he should be the same religion as me. Buddhist, yep. Did that change? Did he vote? Oh, that worked. He's voting for me now. Okay, well, that helped. Excellent. Oh, and I got most of that money right back. Oh, now said cat is licking my foot. Oh, jeez. This cat's relatively new to the house. So I don't think he's used to me recording it. So when I'm sitting here talking, and I'm not paying that, and he hears me talking, but I'm not paying attention to him, I think he gets a little sad. Alright, so who's next on the list? Great musician, how about that? Gift of 32, Cupbearer. Let's try to get some honorary titles, Master of the Hunt. Let's see if that helps at all. I really would like to change the laws here. I need to get that up. 6. Nobody's changed their votes. I think the vote... I don't think the votes are immediately calculated. I think they're calculated at the end of the month. I'm actually closing in on that 500 karma thing, so I might be able to subjugate a neighbor at some point. I could do this guy or grab the rest of this guy's stuff. I don't know which is going to be preferable. I guess we'll wait to see what happens in the Civil War, because that's 3 counties right there. That's just 2. He's incapable. I think I have... Is she imprisoned by me? That's me. Yeah, yeah. I have his wife in prison. That's who I captured. Let's actually... Let's ransom her back. Right now, 10 gold is worth it for me. What do I need to search for a group? I have prestige of 300. Okay, and I have basically nothing. I have 79 prestige right now. Okay, what are we going to do next? Still want to work on those laws. Still at only 6, so nobody changed their votes. Let's try this. 50 gold. Ugh. And he's not going to... He will not convert. So let's find that guy. Laws... Rank, it's this guy right here, my spine. Oh, I would imagine he... I thought they did at, like, 25. He is... Go to location. Alright, so it's Thakur. That's who it is. Thakur. Look for Thakur. And then we'll send my... Because we don't need a fabricated claim anymore. Is this Thakur? That is Thakur. So let's... Alright, let's try to... Educate child... An entrusted ward. That'll make him like me, right? Yeah. And now let's see if we can do this. Yes, there we go. Yes, that's good. That's good. Laws. Okay, he converted. Very good. Now, you know, the demanded religious... Ooh, minus 20 from domain sizes to... Oof, I forgot about that. I need to give... I should give this away to somebody, shouldn't I? Yes. This guy still has the top level. Yeah. Can't usurp it. Can't usurp the sole prime... Okay, of another ruler of another religion. I was wondering why the usurp thing didn't come up here. He's a different religion. That's why I can't usurp it from him. So why don't we... Oh! Oh, well that helped right there. Okay, the law got passed. That actually probably helped out a lot. This guy probably likes me a good deal more. I'm still going to have domain size too big. I think I'll hold on to that for now. Or you know what I could do? I could give this one away like I was talking about. Let's find a character. A dude who's not in prison. Any on that? Okay, your daily routine involves swinging blades at a training dummy. You only learn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy. It gets kind of dull after a while. I could use someone to train with, definitely. My vassal? Okay, yeah, let's do that. And what we're doing, a ruler... No. My religion and my culture, who has a high stewardship. My son. So let's grant him a landed title. And it was... Not that one, not that one. I can't give him that one down there? What about this guy? There we go. Oh, I'm wondering why I can't... I wonder why I can't give my son that. That's interesting. Yeah, include the lower titles under it. He can have all that stuff. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Let's give him that. There we go. So now we don't have the domain size too big thing going on. That's good. And we need a new marshal. Train troops in my capital here. Very good. We don't need to fabricate claim. What we could do is continue fabricating a claim on neighbors. Now, I do have a truce with this guy, I think. I must have a truce with him right now. All right, so why don't we? I think right now the most important thing is going to be getting my vassals to like me enough. So let's go to that. I think that one's the most important because he has 2 counties. So let's improve diplomatic relations right here. There we go. Very good. All right, that worked out really well. Well, I increased the size of my domain by 1 county. That's nice. Let's go back to this. Now, what are we going to need for the kingdom? Yeah, it's the rest of this guy's land. This guy's land, and who's this over here? And this guy. Well, that's only 2 provinces right there. 2 counties. So that should be pretty easy. Yeah, I should be able to grab this kingdom without too much trouble. I think I'll be okay doing that. And I would like to save up that 500 karma. And as we remember from the first episode, we figured out karma is a replacement of piety because we are not Catholic, so we don't care if we're pious. What are we trying to say here? Oh, we'll save up about another 136 karma and try a subjugation war against this guy. Now, he's defending against a revolt. And it looks like he is winning by 6%. Although it does look like he's out of troops and the revolt has more men than him, but just by a little bit. A delegation from your subjects has arrived. Large-scale forest clearing work is being done in one of your provinces. Recent illness amongst the elephants mean that the peasants don't have enough of the animals to be able to finish in time before the rainy season. They ask you to lend them elephants to speed up the work. I could send some elephants, lose gold but gain prestige. I can't spare my elephants, but I will send soldiers to help. Lose a little less gold but gain less prestige. Your problems are not my concern. Let's send them the elephants. Let's get that prestige. Prestige is important. Alrighty. What was I doing? I was gonna see if there's anything else I construct. I don't have that much gold. I've been using it. Yeah. Everything is kind of in the hundreds, and I'm nowhere near being in the hundreds. I may have been too harsh. Managed to calm him down and even like me. Okay. Everybody likes me a little bit more, and it's only going to cost me. Yeah. Everybody likes me more. That's really good, actually. Should get some... Yeah. Look at that. Got about 300 troops out of that. Nice. I can't believe I'm in a position where 300 soldiers makes me happy. But, well, the goal... I would love... I love the idea of Indian war elephants marching across Europe. So my goal is going to be the first goal is going to obviously be take India. And then I'm going to need to fight my way across the Muslim states. And then I'm going to need to either go across Africa or take out the Byzantine Empire and make my way into Europe. And I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen with Europe without my intervention. The last game, none of the European states managed to coalesce and become powerful. They all just kept kicking the shit out of each other and never managed to get past, like, a small kingdom level. Your rumor won't make you corrupt. Yeah, use it as you see fit. That's perfectly fine. Excellent. Gain some gold out of that. I don't think that's going to be enough for any construction. I like that I can have there's room for 2 more buildings down here. I like that. I can build castle fortifications. That'll just increase my fort level, so that's not going to get me any long-term increase. I can't wait to have war elephants. That's going to be so much fun. Castle town. Yeah, I feel like I should... Did we already build the other one? Yeah, we already built the castle walls here. So why don't we just save up the money for now? I don't need to splurge it right now, so I should be okay. This guy... Now, the declare war... You know, the declare war is not even highlighted in here because I can't even I can't afford the prestige loss to declare war on him. That's why that's there. Now, this guy, he probably loves me by now. Yeah, this guy went from, like, hating me to really, really liking me. A lot of it's, you know, about half of that's from because I bribed him and sent one of my children over to him. But I impressed him, long reign. Oh, I've got long reign, that's good. He's my poet, he's my spy master, a little tiny bit from tech. We're the same religion now. Training against an intelligent enemy is a lot harder, but more rewarding to your battle skill. After a lot of bruises, you seem to have control over a fight. So, personal combat skill of +1. Now, I haven't really used the... Oh, what do we got here? Because your strength and ability to beat a normal man down in a brawl between... a brawl people... someone to pick a fight with. Okay, so I need to pick a fight with someone. Can I duel? Requirements. Oh, we have to be enemies. We have to be foes. None of the duelers can be busy or fighting a war. Okay. I'd love... I never really used the duel thing before. I'd love to. Can I duel a kid? I don't think it'll let me duel a 6-year-old. I don't know if that'll be fair. I'm a 49-year-old man who's been training for years. I don't think it'll let me duel a 6-year-old. I promised my wife that I would find a suitable ride for her when her mare had to be put down. Now I'm in luck. Not only one, but 3 mares have been brought. The Skubald one looks like a bit old but sweet. The white mare is a bit frisky, but she'll be fine. The black one is magnificent. Yeah, let's give her the best one. There we go, the best horse. How much gold do we have? 400 karma, so 100 more karma, and I can do a subjugation thing. And I'd really love to do the subjugation against this one. I don't know. If these guys put themselves together, if one side wins, and it... Yep, just like that. Okay, well, it happened while I was talking about it. I think I would like to use the subjugation against these guys right here. Now, if we go to duchies... So, these 4 are 1 duchy. So doing the subjugation there would get me 3 of 4 duchies for that place right there. Daksina Kosala. The Buddhist priests are constantly pestering me about my religion, the Arhat, and money to the church. No matter what I do, promise to pay more or read the Holy Scripture more. Thoroughly, they won't leave me alone. Please, someone, make them stop. Oh, the Arhat, help me. I'll be a better Buddhist. Yeah, let's gain some karma. That karma is going to be important. Now, I'm assuming that the subjugation cost a spell can be used once in a lifetime. I do not know. I guess we'll figure it out sooner or later. Whenever I use subjugation cost a spell playing up here, it was always just once per lifetime. And we already got a bunch of civil wars, it looks like. In front of a teddy beggar's bowel, a coin glittered. I snatch it from the mud before he could react and ignore his furious curses. Shiny! And some fool just giving away the money. Okay, I don't think she matters, so let's just gain the gold. Oh, and a lot of revolts. The Abbasid Empire is, I wouldn't say in half, but they are split there, and that's some important lands, especially right over here. Revolt, revolt, revolt. That looks like a very minor revolt. And is the Umayyads? No, they're just kind of they just haven't solidified yet, I think. Looks like a revolt up there. Man, yeah. The last time I played, though, I heard that the last time I started a series, there was a little bug that prevented the enemy empires from fighting appropriately. So now there shouldn't be that bug, so maybe Europe will be better now. The world will not weigh me down. I have a new spring in my step, joy in my heart, and a smile on my face. Life isn't too bad. I lose stressed. Very nice, because stressed kind of sucks. This guy's coming into his own. He's getting a little bit better. And now I have, I'm below my domain limit, so I can try, because what I want to do is hold all of these duchies right here. What I can try to do is, let's go to intrigue, choose a plot. Constant surges of adrenaline and increased heart make me weary. It's not fun being angry as it used to be. So I lose wrath. Oh, that's 3 martial right there. Well, I'm down to fulfill the ambition to reject, learn to reject hate. Actually, that worked out really well for me. That gave me the 100 karma I needed to subjugate these guys, and now I need to pick a new ambition. Let's learn to reject the poison of greed. Alright, well, it's a little bit short for the episode, but I feel like this is a great leaving off point because I don't want to start this war and leave off in the middle of it because it shouldn't be that bad. So what I think I'll do is I'll end this episode right here and we'll start a subjugation war against these guys right here next episode. It should work out pretty well for me because they did just... Yep, they did just end a revolt, so their troop count is super low, and this kid kind of sucks. So it should be a pretty easy subjugation war over here, I imagine. We'll see how it goes. So everybody, if you've enjoyed this, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Crusader Kings 2, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.